Okay, let's dive right in. We're going to talk about how marketing agencies are completely flipping the script on their old business model. Moving away from that constant chase for the next project and into something much more stable, predictable, recurring revenue. It's a huge shift from just being a service provider to basically becoming your own software company.
And this quote from Ray O'Daniel, it just nails it. This is the whole game changer we're digging into today. What if you stopped just using software for your clients and you actually started selling it as your very own product?
But first, to really get why this is so powerful, we have to talk about the why. Let's talk about a pain point that I'm sure so many agency owners know way, way too well.
Does this sound familiar? It's that exhausting cycle, right? You hustle, you land a great client, you do amazing work, and then the project ends. And just like that, you're right back at square one, hunting for the next gig to fill that revenue gap. Is this constant churn, this feast or famine roller coaster that makes it so incredibly hard to actually scale your business. Your revenue is all over the place. And trying to plan for the future? Forget about it.
So the big question is, how do you get off that treadmill for good? Well, the answer isn't just about finding more clients. It's about completely changing your business model from the ground up.
And here it is. This is the secret sauce, White Label SaaS. The key thing to understand here is that you become a software provider, but you don't have to write a single line of code. You're taking this incredibly powerful platform and just slapping your own brand, your own logo, and your own pricing on it. This slide just lays it out so perfectly. On the left, you've got the old way. On the right, the new SaaS model. Look at the difference. You go from one-off projects to predictable monthly cash flow. Instead of your client paying for 5 different tools, they pay you for one central hub. And this last one is huge. You stop just performing a service and you start providing the essential system their business literally runs on. That makes them incredibly sticky. So how does this actually work in practice? Well, this is where a platform called GoHighLevel, or GHL as most people call it, comes into play. Let's take a look at how it becomes the engine for this entire new business model.
The real power here is just consolidation. I mean, think about all the different tools your clients are probably paying for right now. One for their contacts, another for emails, another for scheduling calls. GHL just replaces them, all of them. It becomes the all-in-one sales and marketing machine for their business.
And this quote is such a critical perspective shift. You're not just selling them access to a bunch of tools and saying, hey, good luck. No, you are providing a complete, integrated system that's designed to get them a specific result. And that, my friends, is infinitely more valuable.
Okay, this is where the real magic happens. This is how you take GoHighLevel from being this generic tool and transform it into your agency's very own proprietary software.
And you might think this is super complicated, but it's actually pretty straightforward. In the back end, you get on the right plan, you use their SaaS configurator to build out your own subscription packages, and then you connect your own domain. So from your client's point of view, they never even see the name GoHighLevel. All they see is your brand, your logo, your colors, and your URL. A really simple way to think about the pricing is this whole car and gas analogy. Your client's monthly subscription fee pays for the software itself. That's the car. But then you can also rebuild them for their usage. Things like text messages and emails. That's the gas they pay for as they use it. So you've got your software all branded and ready to go. Now what? Well, this is where the real power comes in. It's all about deploying automated systems that get your clients consistent results without you lifting a finger. This right here, this concept of snapshots, is how you really scale. Just imagine you build the absolute perfect marketing and follow-up system for, say, a local plumber. With snapshots, you can save that entire build, all the web pages, all the emails, all the automations, and then instantly deploy it to every single new plumber client you sign up. You do the hard work once, and you sell it over and over and over. And hey, don't just take my word for it. As this user points out, it's all about efficiency and giving your clients immediate value. A new client gets a proven, easy-to-use system from day one, and you can set it up in minutes, not weeks. So what does one of these automated systems or workflows actually look like? Well, here's a super simple but incredibly powerful example. A lead fills out a form. Bam, an SMS goes out instantly. Then the system waits a bit, sends a follow-up email, and even pings your client to remind them to call the lead. This simple flow ensures no lead ever falls through the cracks, which is a massive win for any business. All right, so this all sounds pretty amazing, right? Maybe a little too good to be true. So let's get real for a minute.
What are the actual, tangible benefits of this model, and what new responsibilities are you signing up for?
The upside is, well, it's huge. You're building a stable, predictable revenue stream. You're actually cutting your own tech costs. You become so embedded in your client's business they can't imagine leaving you, and you can scale way faster than a traditional agency ever could.
But, and this is a big but, it's so important to understand that when you become a software provider, you are the software provider. When something breaks, your client is calling you. There's definitely a learning curve to mastering the platform, and like any big piece of software, it has its quirks. Users report that new features sometimes roll out faster than the help docs can keep up.
So at the end of the day, this model isn't just about using a new tool, it's a complete strategic pivot for your business. It absolutely offers a path off that agency treadmill and toward building a scalable, high-value asset. The real question you have to ask yourself is, are you ready to stop just providing a service and start providing the system?